Hello, good morning students. Myself Rakesh Kumar Sharma, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, Arya College of Engineering and IT, and we are discussing the subject MEMS and Nanotechnology, Lecture 6. The topic is ESR spectroscopy. Electromagnetic resonance or electron spin resonance spectroscopy is a method for studying materials with unpaired electrons. The basic concept of EPR or ESR are analogous to those of nuclear electronic resonance, but it is electron spins that are excited instead of the spins of atomic nuclei. J.J. Thomson's experiments leading to the discovery of the electron in 1897. The mass of an electron is 9.1 into 10 to the power minus 31 kg, and each electron carries 1 unit of negative charge, which is 1.602 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. EPR or ESR spectroscopy, it is absorption spectroscopy similar to the NMR, possible only the molecules having unpaired electrons. Instead of radio waves in NMR, microwaves is used in electron spin resonance. Now, in ESR, the electron spin is the electron's electromagnetic field. Angular momentum spin is like a vector. Electron spin resonance or electron spin ESR has been used as a investigative tool for the study of radicals formed in a solid material. Since the radicals typically induced an unpaired spin on the molecule from which an electron is removed, and we can see in this diagrams. In first diagram, the angular momentum spin is plus 1 by 2, and another diagram in which spin is minus 1 by 2. Spectroscopy, all electron carried are charged. In some electron, this charge spins on the electron axis, and this circulation of electron charge generates an magnetic dipole along the axis. The net resultant of the nuclear momentum of all nuclear particles are called electron spin. For a electron having a spin quantum number L, these are equal to 12 plus 1 spin states, and the principle of EPR is based on the fact of an electron is a charged particle. It spins around its axis, and this causes it to act like a tiny bar magnet. ESR spectroscopy is based on the absorption of microwave radiation by an unpaired electron when it is exposed to a strong magnetic field. When the amplitude of the splitting is depends on the strength of applied magnetic field, the atom or molecule can be excited from one split level to the another in the presence of an external radiation of frequency corresponding to the frequency obtained from the difference in energy between the split levels. Such an excitation is called a magnetic resonance absorption. The magnetic resonance frequency will be influenced by the local environment of the atom or molecules. When a molecule or compound and particles with an unpaired electron is placed in a strong magnetic field, the spin of the unpaired electron can align in two different ways, creating two spin states, that is ms equal to plus minus 1 by 2. The alignment can either be along the direction to the magnetic field which corresponds to the lower energy states, ms equal to minus 1 by 2, and the opposite to the direction of the applied magnetic field, this is ms equal to plus 1 by 2. And the two alignments have different energies, and this difference in energy lifts the degeneracy of the electron spin states, and the energy difference is given by del E equal to h nu, which is also equal to gm beta b. Now in this diagram we can see the ms equal to plus 1 by 2 is upper side and ms equal to minus 1 by 2 is the lower side, and this is the graph between the energy level and magnetic field. Energy difference h nu equal to gm beta b, where h equal to Planck constant, v equal to frequency of the radiation, beta equal to Bohr magneton, which is equal to 9.274 into 10 to the minus 24 Joule Tesla inverse. Beta equal to the magnetic field in Tesla, and G is the G factor. The G factor is a unitless measurement of the intrinsic magnetic moment of the electron, and its value for a free electron is 2.0023, and the G values of the most free radicals are very close to this value. Since the unpaired electron have very little optical contribution to the magnetic moment, so the G value of a radical has little significance, and this is the ESR spectrometer. Now the instrument of ESR spectroscopy, we need in this 4 component to build an ESR spectrometer. There will be cyclotron detectors, phase sensitive detectors, sample cavity, electromagnet and modulation input. Monochromatic microwave source, a waveguide for guiding the microwave power to the sample, and the cavity designed to ensure a proper coupling between the sample and the incoming wave, and a detector for microwave power to detect the resonance of the sample to microwave irradiation. And the instrumentation in this field is field of 50 to 500 millitesla required for generated by electromagnets, and auxiliary sweep generators with a capacity of 10 to 100 millitesla are also provided. Monochromatic microwave radiation might be radially obtained by using a Klystron oscillator, and the samples for ESR spectroscopy must be solids. In this, first one is Klystrons, which is act as a source of radiation, and the waveguide or wave meter is put in between oscillator and attenuator to know the frequency of microwaves produced by Klystron oscillator. Attenuator, which is used to control the level of microwave power from the source. Fourth one is sample cavities. The heart of the ESR spectrometer is the resonant cavity containing the sample. The sample is contained in a resonance cavity. In most of the ESR spectrometers, dual sample cavities are generally used. This is done for simultaneous observation of a sample and a reference material. Since magnetic field interacts with the sample to cause spin resonance, the sample is placed where the intensity of the magnetic field is greatest. 5 is crystal detectors and holders. A silicon crystal detectors which converts the radiation in DC has widely used as a detector of microwave radiation. 6th one is modulation coil. The modulation of the signal at a frequency consistent with good signal noise ratio in the crystal detector is accomplished by a small alternating variation of the magnetic field. A variation is produced by supplying an AC signal to modulation coil oriented with respect to the sample in the same direction as we apply the magnetic field. Magnet system is placed between the pole pieces of an electromagnet. The field should be stable or uniform over the sample value. The stability of the field is achieved by energizing the magnet with the highly regulated power supply. ESR spectrum is recorded by slowly varying the magnetic field by sweeping the current supply to the magnet by the power supply. This sweep is usually accomplished with a variable speed motor drive. Both the magnet as well as the power supply may require water cooling. And the applications of ESR spectroscopy, there will be the many applications like as biology, physiology, pharmacology, agriculture, food science, medicine, material science, physics, chemistry and biochemistry and others. Thank you, students.